Hey, good evening, and welcome to the beauty demo that I would like to share with you this evening. So first of all, I just want to explain to you a little bit about the British Academy of Crystal Healing and the qualification that this is and what it's all about. Basically, it is a qualified course. It's only a short course. It's over 3 days. And to get the qualification, you need to already be an existing therapist to be able to get it. So either a Reiki, a massage, a crystal therapist, or a beauty therapist to be able to come on the course and to get it and to use this qualification to help you to help others to afford natural beauty. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what crystal healing is with regards to how it will benefit in the beauty industry. I'm going to do a demonstration. We've got some questions that people have asked, and hopefully we're going to enjoy the next hour sharing time together. Okay, so let's just have a look at crystal healing and how it can improve the skin. So to start off with, I don't know whether you're aware or not, but quartz crystals are, and various other gems are already found in many facials and in body creams. And what they do is they smash them down and they put them into lotions and potions and face creams. And you'll be surprised how many big companies do this because they are recognizing that they enhance the effect of the product. Quartz is a piezoelectric material that generates an electrical charge and was discovered by Pierre Curie and his brother back in 1880. And the concept of using crystal energy was developed further in 1970 with the introduction of quartz watches. So the scientific world and the beauty industry, and in particular the fashion industry, do know that quartz and crystals. So for instance, pearls were crushed down and they are found in quite a lot of really, really expensive creams. So for instance, Declior, they have pearls that are put in a lot of their products. And when I went to these big beauty exhibitions, they're already fully aware of the benefits of using crystals. So when crystals are used independently in massage or facials, they emit a natural form of light energy that stimulates the neurological system and sends positive messages or positive signals to the brain and throughout the body. The light permeates through the skin to a deeper cellular level, encouraging healthy growth patterns and a rejuvenated appearance. Now, various types of crystals have been used in case studies and have been found to be beneficial for deep relaxation. It can improve lymphatic drainage, improve muscle tone, increase self-esteem, and skin purification. So why would we want crystals to improve lymphatic purification? So when you get bags under your eyes, that's a sign that your kidneys are not doing too well, and that is where we need lymphatic drainage to keep our facial appearance in good health. So crystals bring a new opportunity for the beauty industry to embrace well-being and the mental, emotional, and physical aspects of aging in a manner that is natural, non-invasive, and safe. And for you as a therapist, the beauty industry generates a lot more income than the holistic industry. So when you move into the beauty side of things, we're going to discuss that shortly on how this can boost your sales and your clientele from just the holistic industry, but also incorporate the beauty industry as well. So we are going to be discussing a little bit about the crystal web of light and be showing you a video and showing you a little bit more about this wonderful web of light. This is not included in the price of the course because it has diamonds in it, it has quartz in it. It's very expensive, it sells, and when we were at the beauty exhibitions, they wanted to sell them for over £1,000. But to all of you guys, if you are interested in purchasing one at some point, we sell them at £530 and you can pay for it in installments, whatever you want. These facials are selling in London and in Healing Therapy, which is a beautiful place in London. They're charging £100 a treatment and they're selling them in blocks of 6. So people are paying up to £600. Now that's London prices. You know your prices of your areas and what you can afford to get for them, but the publicity of them is getting really, really big. The crystals have been carefully selected for these webs and they have a very good, they're exceptionally high quality, and that's why they have a good ability to emit high vibrational light frequencies. So the results have been outstanding, reporting rejuvenation, healthy looking skin and growth, and uplifted, more positive attitude towards life and the aging process. But one thing I want to say to you guys, and to other people as well, you know, if you're 90 years of age and you come in expecting to look 20, it ain't happening. Because we're not looking at an unnatural way of looking. We're looking at being able to age gracefully, to be able to look in the mirror and like what you see, to recognize the beauty within you. So there are many benefits. For instance, we have with regards to the philosophy behind it, the energy emitted from the web is not just about addressing the physical, it's about addressing the emotional and the mental side of the energy and your body as well. So there are contraindications. We do look into all that when you go onto the course to let you know exactly what's what. And what we're going to do now is I'm just going to show you a little bit on a share screen. I'm just going to show you there we go, a little bit about how, and show you how these facials can help. So this young lady is a really lovely friend of mine, and she had a slight skin problem here on, as you can see on the cheek, and after just a couple of days, you can see there the improvement in the skin, and that was with using the rose quartz. Now this lady had got pimples all over her forehead. Oh, didn't mean to go that fast. Pimples all over her forehead. Can you guys see this? No, you can't, can you? Sorry. Share screen. Let me just see if I can get it. Why won't it do it? Hang on. There we go. Sorry. Here we go. Let's try again. There we go. So this is the lady who did the rose quartz facial. And as you can see on the left side was the before and the right side was the after. This is somebody who had very pimply skin and started using the web of light, and she found that the results were phenomenal. Then we move on to, of course, we have acupressure points on the face. So not only by using the web, if you haven't got the web, you can just use the wand and what have you. And you can address certain areas of your body. So when underneath the eyes here, the lymphatic area starts to build up. As you can see, number 5 is linked to your kidneys. So if you get dark spots underneath of your eyes there, it is linked to the kidneys. Number 6, which is on the outside. So if you get puffy eyes or darkness on the eyes on the outside, you have the gallbladder. You'll learn all about that, a little bit about that in the course, just to let you know where on the face, which is like reflexology, the internal organs. So the web and the massages and the facials improve not just the face, but also the organs and the energies in the body. And then, of course, we move on to, this is the latest product. It looks like something out of Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. But this is the latest beauty product that everybody's talking about in the beauty industry, and it's actually an LED facial, which is light being emitted, and they're saying that light generated into the face causes regeneration. Now they're asking you to wear it 3 times a day for a maximum of 20 minutes. Now what we have is the crystal web of light, which is also emitting light, as you can see here, but it's in a lot gentler form. It's natural energy that's come from the crystals, and if you charge them in the sunlight as well, you'll see that you're going to get exactly the same effect, but less harmful, because the energy of the LED has been noted to create problems that you would get with radiation and what have you. So this is the web of light, if that's what you want to go into. So let me just show you a little bit about how you would this is a lady who does she has a therapist place in Spain. So I'll just share with you a little about how she does it. So the lady that I'm speaking about here over in Spain is doing very, very well. She has her own beauty clinic. She doesn't do the holistics the same as we do, although she's doing very well just using the crystals and the facials. So let me ask you now, I'll show you a little bit about first of all, what do you get? Let's look at what you get included in the course, and then we'll do a little demonstration. And if you have a rose quartz with you, then you might want to follow me with the demonstration and have a see for yourself what you think is going on. So we have the beauty kit. I'll show you an image of the beauty kit that you get that's included in the price. And if we can just find that, here it is. Where is it? Okay. There we go. So this is the kit that you get. You get massage palm stones included in the price. You get fluorite, carnelian, sodalite, and black obsidian. You get the rose quartz and the aventurine. You get some eye soothers, 2 pairs of eye soothers. You've got quartz eye soothers there, and you've got rose quartz eye soothers. I believe we're the only place that are selling the eye soothers as well, although some people do just use normal crystals, but ours are concave, so they don't put any pressure on the actual eye. So that's included in your kit when you sign on. And then you also, that's better, here we go. You get a booklet to go through. You have 3 2.5-hour classes with your tutor who will demonstrate, and you will work with them. You also get, if you sign up before the 22nd of February, we have a free early sign up bonus, which is Messages from Mother Earth, a e-booklet, and you can also get a £20 gift voucher through your email after this free promotion this evening. So I'm just going to do a demonstration now. First of all, some of you may know Danielle.
Hi.
And this is my youngest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got 2, by the way. You know, I've not got a dozen, just 2 of them. So this is Danielle, and I'm going to show you how to do a facial. So if you have a rose quartz and you want to join me, I shall just show you what to do, and then we'll open it up to questions. I know some of you have already sent some questions through, so hopefully you can still see and hear me. I'm going to move around the back here. Now, there are different techniques on how to perform the healing. So if you just want to get yourself nice and comfy so that we can still see you. And what I would normally do is put a headband on to make sure that the hair is kept away from the face. So place your headband on and make sure that all of your crystals now, because you're actually working on the face, in the hair, you have to make sure that they're cleaned with a tea tree white, or cleanse them to make sure that there's no bacteria on the equipment that you were using, and also energetically cleanse them as well. Exactly the same way that you would when you're doing a healing. You bless your crystals, and then when you're working, you work midline out. You never ever drag the skin. So I'm going to work just on one side of the face here on Danielle, and you should hopefully be able to see what I'm doing. So there are different techniques. You have stroking, tapping, tap home on. You have different ones which we show you in the class on how to perform. And there are different crystals you can use for different reasons. I'm using rose quartz, and I'll explain to you in a moment what rose quartz is really good for. Millie, I can see you. Can you still hear me okay? Good stuff. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start on the center line, and I'm going to start with just tiny little rotations. I'm just moving the crystal in small rotations across the forehead, and then just sweeping down the face, coming back to the center. So I'm just going to be working on this side of the face. And if you have your rose quartz there, just a little tumblestone is just as adequate if you're using it on yourself. But obviously, if you're using it on a client, you might want something a little bit more professional. So working in tiny little soothing. Remember, there's no pressure required here. The energy is coming from the crystal. There's no need for you to apply any kind of pressure. And then sweep down, always midline, away from the center line, and no pressure at all. And then when you come down towards the eyebrow here now, I want you to work in circles. And again, when you're going under the eye, hardly any touch at all, because you don't want to drag the skin. So you would work around the eye very, very gently, remembering that the rose quartz is bringing the energy. You do not have to do it. It is not through manipulation with crystal healing. Whereas when you're having a facial, quite often it is the manipulation that is used along with the creams and potions and what have you to create the final effect. With the crystals, the less pressure, the better, and just tiny little circles, rotating them round, and again, sweeping down the inside of the nose. And if you're getting under the eyes and you've noticed that there is some puffiness under the eyes, you would gently do some tap home on, which is just very gentle, which is what the lady in the video was doing, is very gently tapping to release and to drain any lymphatic drainage. You would again just stroke away from the midline. The lymph glands are behind the ears, so you would direct the energy very, very gently to behind the ears, and then just work. The cheek here has got plenty of muscle tissue, so again, this is somewhere that if you want to put a little bit of pressure on, you can do, because you're not working on the bone, and it feels quite nice to get in to bring a deep relaxation. And a lot of people say that when they've had the facial, that their face feels a lot more relaxed because it releases tension. It's good for people that clench their teeth. It's very, very good for people who have sinus problems. All of this is covered on the course so that you know how to use your crystals effectively. Moving around into the jaw. When you're going from the jaw, sweeping up towards the ear, midline, all the way up to the ear. And then you can use your little gentle spirals to work midline up. And don't forget the lips, because it feels really nice when you work across the lips. And of course, across the top of the lip is the heart reflexology point. So we just want to give ourselves a little bit of a hug by working across the top of the lip. So just working around this area here. So when you're working on the face, you would only work with this crystal on the face before going into the hair. You would never go in the hair and then onto the face. I would then personally change the crystal. I'm just going to do a little bit longer while I'm talking to you guys, so that Danielle can really feel the difference. Already, I can feel that this side of her face is more relaxed than this side of her face. So what I would do is use the rose quartz, and then probably around about 15 minutes either side with a little bit of tap home on. Then I would bring in the aventurine and work in the hair. The aventurine is really, really good for the regeneration. Also, aventurine is very good for wrinkles. So when you're working here, if there's any laughter lines, because aventurine is really good at regeneration, so it'll help the skins to regeneration. Laughter lines and facial wrinkles come from lack of collagen. And the aventurine is really good at boosting the muscle tissues and working on regeneration. But you can then take the aventurine into the hair, and you can move like the lady on the video did, into the hair, and incorporate a head massage, but never ever go back from the hair onto the face, because you're taking bacteria from the hair onto the face, and you don't want to do that. So you do need to make sure that you use tea tree wipes or something on your crystals when you're doing these facials. If you're doing them on yourself, then again, make sure that you don't put more bacteria in your face by using the crystals from your hair and putting them onto your face. Aventurine's got a really peaceful energy. It's amazing to bring the mind into a peaceful state. Now, we do have eye soothers, and as you can see, our eye soothers are concave here, so they don't push into the sockets. So when you place the eye soothers on, they feel really comfortable. And what the eye soothers do is they help with the regeneration of the cells, particularly with the rose quartz. We usually send you rose quartz and clear quartz. Now, if I let go, these could fall off. Oh no, we're okay. And what rose quartz does, it helps you to see with beauty. We've spoken about how crystals don't just work on the physical body, they also do work on the way you see the world, the way you see yourself. Now, I did a course on myself with the web, and you know, it's one of those, isn't it? You've got one and you don't always do it on yourself. But I did about 6 weeks, and when I went on holiday, somebody asked me to do a mature modeling contract, which was really, really nice. It didn't mean that, you know, it meant that I felt good about myself. And because I felt good about myself, it was reflected in what happened while I was away on holiday. So it's like I say, it's not about looking 10, 15 years younger, although you do start to look a lot younger when you're using the crystals, and you can promote that in your promotion and your advertising. But it is also about how your attitude changes. If you do incorporate working with the web, I'm just going to show you how we put it on. Oops. So you place the web on the face and just make sure that there's plenty of area left available. Because Danielle's in a chair, it's very difficult for me to get it to lie properly, because normally she would be laid down, but it feels incredible. It's got a beautiful, beautiful energy. You would leave the face mask on. You can do it daily. It can give you a headache because it's very high vibration. So when you're working with new clients, 20 minutes maximum at the beginning, and then build them up if they want to, you know, have 2 treatments a week, that's fine. You can sell them in courses. And yeah, I think you'll be delighted. And one of the tricks that I used to do when I used to do the beauty course was I would take before and after photographs. So take a photograph before, and then take a photograph after you've had it. Now you can see with Danielle in a moment when she comes back to the screen that already, and that was literally 10 minutes, this side of her skin feels different. Even the tone color on this side, if she comes closer to the camera, you may be able to see, has changed slightly with just that short length of time. So you can see this side of her face here just looks a little bit pinker and a bit fresher than this side. Maybe you can't see it on the camera as too good, but it is definitely here. You can definitely see the difference. So I'm going to take this off for you.
Thank you.
And if you want to just say what you felt.
Well, I didn't actually want to get up and wished it went on for longer. But if I'm absolutely honest, whilst I was led there, I carry quite a lot of tension in my jaw. And I really could feel the relaxation on the right hand side of my face compared to the left hand side. And then whilst obviously the circles were happening, I just felt like a really, really nice tingling sensation, which was really, really lovely whilst you were moving down, and then the draining. And then when you put the web on, it was, you could instantly feel the energy. It was like a vibrant energy, one that was a little bit more a little bit more. I could tell it was going on. My face felt tingly from it, and there was definitely a lot of energy that was going on there. Right now, I would like the other side doing, please.
Okay, well, I'll pass you this to do it for you,
thank you.
For a little while. So I will share with you that there is quite a bit of publicity that you can do with this, because first of all, let's just have a look at this. Rose quartz improves rosacea, acne, skin blemishes. It creates an even skin tone. Like Danielle, this side of her face, you might be able to see it, I don't know, on the camera, but definitely this side of the face, even after 10 minutes, just looks a little bit more even skin tone. The aventurine is really good for helping to reduce wrinkles and release facial tension to promote a deep peace. The eye soothers create a better perception, and I've actually used agates for helping improve the focus of the eyes. And people have said, because I don't know whether you're aware or not, but calcites were the original glasses. So calcites were used to improve the focus. So agates and rose quartz really helps with eye health, as well as helping you see better, improving the toning of your skin around your eyes. You'll be offered on the course expert guidance on how to use specific crystals and specific techniques to eliminate puffiness, reduce wrinkles, and ensure an exceptional experience and result from your facial. Now, also on the course, we cover body massage with crystals. So head massage. So it doesn't matter that you haven't got a massage qualification. You can use crystals because there is no pressure needed. So you don't need anatomy and physiology. You are just rubbing the crystals over the body. Well, you're not doing that. We give you some techniques. And the massages, you can offer a head massage after doing the course because it releases mental pressure and tension. A back massage to release pain, improve flexibility, strengthen, firm, and release. Massage techniques on how to break up tension in the body, how to remove pain, and to rebalance the mind, body, and the spirit to upload you. So what I want to explain to you as well is, I don't know whether you're aware or not, but there are quite a few celebrities that use crystals. And I just want to share with you some of the people that do. So we have, let me just come back to this moment. Okay, so we have Miranda Kerr, who is a supermodel, and she infuses her Cora organic skincare with rose quartz and carries a clear quartz wand with her for energy cleansing. Victoria Beckham places black tourmaline in her fashion studio and bags for protection. Kim Kardashian, after being robbed in Paris, has started using crystals for protection, and she has created a crystal-inspired fragrance and line of cosmetics. So crystals really are coming into the beauty industry. Adele, the singer, uses crystals to calm her anxiety before she goes on stage and to boost confidence before she goes into performance. Gwyneth Paltrow, through Goop, she promotes crystals for beauty and wellness. Kate Hudson uses rose quartz and amethyst and her self-care facial routines. And you have Rihanna, Beyonce, and Madonna all using crystals for meditation and for beauty regimes. So as you can see that in LA, there are quite a few people that are using crystals already in their beauty regimes, and more crystals are now coming into the beauty industry for you to be able to offer it, and people, it's becoming fashionable, and people will then start to veer into the holistic side, is what we're hoping as well, so that crystals start to make their way in society. So what will you receive? As I said previously, you're going to get a kit, a beauty kit that will be sent through to you. Carnelian, fluorite, obsidian, sodalite, rose quartz, palm stones, 2 sets of eye soothers, rose quartz, and aventurine wand. Now then, the thing is, somebody has sent a message through saying, can you use any other crystals? If you are qualified as a crystal therapist, then yes, you can use other crystals. But if you are not qualified as a crystal therapist, then no, you can't. Simply because there are some crystals that are poisonous. So if you do not know that you are using a crystal that has got toxicity in it, so for instance, if you're using something like Realgar or Cinnabar, or you're using the Bumblebee Jasper or Malachite or Pyrite or anything like that, then you are potentially infusing toxicity into somebody, and it's not good. It is also possible to overdose on crystal energy. So it's really important that you understand the balance, which is addressed on the course, on how to use certain crystals in massage, how to use these techniques and what to do with them, because otherwise there are potential cross-contaminations and potential side effects with it. So some of the questions that I have been asked already are, what are the best crystals for wrinkles? Well, my opinion on that is fluorite and aventurine. When I use crystal ones for facials, they tend to stick to a bit of the skin. Is there anything that can be recommended? Is another question we got asked. Yes, if you're doing massage, then you can place a towel or something over the body. But if you're doing a facial, obviously you can't cover the face with a towel. You can use an oil for yourself. But if you're going to use an oil on somebody and you're not qualified in aromatherapy, you need to make sure they have no nut allergy and use a very soft oil. I use almond oil. You can use sesame oil. You can use any of the very gentle oils that the skin will easily absorb, but you do need to check with your client that they are not having any allergies to the oil. So you can gently dip your rose quartz wand into the oil and massage the face with that. So let's have a look at, why would you want to do the course? How can it help you? Why would you want to sign up? So what is it going to do? Okay, so as a business investment, it is £475, and the return on the investment, treatments on average cost £45 per consultation. So after just 11 sessions, the program is fully reimbursed, and everything you make after that is pure profit. Now, you can also, at the moment, Ella's made it possible that you can pay in 2 installments. So you can pay a deposit and then you can pay the final installment later if you wish to sign up. And you will then get your crystal sent through the post, ready for the course starting in March. Now, once you've done the course, if you want to add on some extra income, sell a course of treatments. So advertise that you're doing perhaps 4 sessions for £150 instead of £180, and you'll find that we will also send you some promotional material that you can use to advertise that you're doing them at Mind, Body and Spirit fairs and places like that. Always attracts a lot of attention. You can sell them rose quartz massage ones to increase revenue. If you want to, we can get them for you and you can sell them on at a price, unless you want to buy them independently. Again, that is entirely up to you. But the unique selling point about all this is it's totally natural. And people now are seeking more natural ways. They're not looking at putting Botox in their body anymore. They're not looking at having facelifts and what have you. They're looking at eating healthily, looking at what they're eating, digesting, putting on their bodies. And so therefore crystals really are coming into their own. So does anybody have any questions they would like to ask me? I see there's a few questions already on the, here we go. Okay, can you disinfect the web flight? Like how would you do with cleansing the wands and the eye soothers? Okay. So you would cleanse your crystals. I use, you can use tea tree wipes, you can use wipes with any kind of, you have to use something that is going to kill the bacteria on the crystal before you're putting it on the face. Now, when you're doing it on the body, because it's body massage, there's no contact with the body. It's over towels or over a blanket. So you don't actually have to disinfect and thoroughly clean. So you can use any kind of, I use aromatherapy oils, as I've said, tea tree. You can use other aromatherapy oils to cleanse and purify your crystals. Just make sure that if you do that, the person has no allergies to whatever you've cleansed it with. The web of light, you very gently pack it in between. You don't wash it or anything. You pack it and you cleanse it energetically in the same way you would cleanse, but very, very gently. Put some cotton wool or some wadding together with the tea tree on, and just put, and so I put it in between to prune, and then just gently move it around, no agitating or anything, and always keep the web flat. It comes in a beautiful box, so you can keep the web flat. The eye soothers, obviously, they do need the bacteria taking off physically as well as the energetic cleansing. So I hope it's helped you to maybe introduce it into your own regime. I hope that you have potentially thought about the consideration of adding it onto an existing business, and looking at how this could enter you into the beauty world as well as the holistic world and generate more income for you. It might be a little bit of an outlay now, but I can guarantee that, you know, once you start advertising in the beauty sector, there is a lot more people that are willing to financially invest in a treatment for the beauty sector. Sometimes people don't step forward the same in the holistic sector. So it is something for you to think about. And I just wondered if anybody had any questions tonight before we end this session. You've all been very quiet tonight. No questions? Okay, well, Ella will be sending you a £20 voucher through your email for attending this free demonstration this evening. I hope it's given you something to think about. I hope to see you on one of our courses. I'm pretty sure that your clients will enjoy the therapy just as much as Danielle has this evening. So the last thing that I have to say now is thank you so much for joining me and taking the time to learn more about the crystals. Thank you to Danielle for being my model this evening.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you hopefully at one of the courses in the future. Okay, well, thank you so much. And thank you, guys. Look forward to seeing you soon. You will also get the replay if you want it for any of the information that we've given this evening.